And Nestor had some good numbers. Remember, he was sort of like a fill-in, but now I think he's going to be a regular in the Yankees rotation. The way he has pitched and performed, a variety of fastballs. He can cut it. He throws one up in the zone. It's his best fastball. He can also sink it, and no decision, no problem. He made 5 starts in September. Didn't get any decisions.
And here's the 3-2. Strike 3. Arozarena down looking.
Nice comeback by Nestor. Fell behind in the count. A little high, borderline for sure, but too close to take with 2 strikes.
And here is the wonderful rookie for Tampa, Wander Franco.
Fly ball left field. Gallo is there. And he'll put it away for the second out.
Here's Nelson Cruz.
On 0-1, Cortes deals. Long drive to deep left field. Way gone if it's fair. Back near the wall, up against it. Gallo, 1-0 Rays. A sky-scraping homer for Nelson Cruz, and the Rays take a first-inning lead in the Bronx.
Number 32 for Nelson Cruz.
Well, Nelson Cruz, who was having trouble with the fastball in Houston, no trouble with this fastball off Nestor Cortes at all. Getting the high fives, the knuckles, the forearms.
The 2-2 is popped up. Foul off of first. Rizzo near the stands makes the catch. So that ends the top of the first. 1 run, 1 hit. The home run by Nelson Cruz.
24-year-old left-hander Shane McClanahan gets the start for the Rays tonight. This young man has a power arm. Get his fastball up there in the high 90s, maybe hit 100 occasionally. You look at his numbers overall, 10 and 6. Those numbers look pretty good, 3.44.
McClanahan gets that pitch ripped by Torres right up against the wall. Kleber rounds first. He'll go to second. And he's probably saying, I like leading off. Here's a double.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Judge. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He went down and in and got Aaron Judge. I believe that was the hard slider from McClanahan for out number 2.
Little tight slider. Judge got on top of it, fouls it into Mejia's glove, and he is out. You can see the spin on that ball.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Now Torres, the tying run at third, 2 out. Pitch line to right field. It is a base hit. Scoring is Torres. Stanton at first with his tying line drive bullet single to right. And the ball game is tied at 1.
I don't care what direction he hits the ball. He hits the ball hard. It's well over 100 miles an hour headed out towards right center field.
Now here's a left-hander to Kevin Kiermaier with 2 on and 2 out.
Lifted into center and going out there. It's going to be over the head of Urshela. That's going to allow Margot to score into third base. A play there, and Mejia is out. But the Rays are going to get a run.
Now he joins us in the booth. Mariano Rivera. What's up, Mo?
What's up, Michael? How are you, man?
How has Nestor Cortes become so good after struggling so much?
Well, he's throwing strikes. He's enjoying it. You know, he's enjoying pitching. Right now, he's pitching the way he wants to pitch.
3-2. Swing and a miss.
Ooh. Nestor has at least 1 strikeout in every inning. That's the second time for Ji-Man Choi.
16 4 hits. Rays lead the game 2-1 here in the 5th. 2 out, bases empty. And KK lifts one in the air to the gap. Left center. Gallo moving over. So is Gardner, and it splits the gap and goes all the way to the wall. Kiermaier to second base. Rounds it. He's going to try for third. The throw by Torres. The tag. Safe at third base. It's a triple for Kiermaier.
7th triple for Kiermaier. Well, he was the last Ray to reach base on the base hit that drove in Margot in the second. 8 had been retired, and now the triple up the alley.
And was there any question? 399 to left center field. That's deep. That's a long throw, and that's a relay. So you knew that Kiermaier was going to test him.
Struck him out swinging. Good, hard, sinking fastball in. And in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. And now the end of 4 1/2. 2-1 Tampa.
So Wandy Peralta will face Ji-Man Choi. Peralta, the 3rd Yankee pitcher of the night. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him.
In the inning, no runs, no hits, 1 left.
So here's Judge. Aaron is 0 for 2 tonight. That one is looped into right field. That is going to be a base hit for Judge. So Judge with a 1-out single.
Oh, Judge had to kind of muscle the ball, kind of inside on his hands, and kind of floated to right field. So there's a base runner, and that will bring up Giancarlo.
2-1 Rays. We're in the 6th. Runner aboard, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch to Stanton. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another slider takes care of Stanton, and Head gets his second K. 2 men retired here in the 6th.
Well, it was back-to-back breaking balls, and he really got the same swing. Just never was able to make the adjustment on it.
Gallo normally seeing a lot of pitches in his at-bats, and he shoots it into right field. Going to be caught on the run by Margot.
And Margot moving quickly to his right and caught it before even he could get to the warning track area. Gallo lines out.
Francisco Mejia.
There's a swing and a little looper into right field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So Mejia picks up his second hit. And the Rays have 1 on with 2 outs, and Kevin Kiermaier coming up.
And he is hit by that pitch. And with 2 outs, the Rays will have 2 men on base.
Here is Randy against Loaisiga.
There they go, and the pitch is ball 4, getting away.
So here is Franco, who is 0 for 3 so far tonight. Big spot in this game. Mejia at third, Kiermaier at second, and Arozarena is at first. Swing and a miss. Loaisiga finally wins the battle with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Now the Yankees escape again. No runs, 1 hit, and 3 left.
New pitcher for the Yankees is Domingo Germán. This is his first game since July 31st at Miami. And here's Margot, runner at second, 2 men out. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Got him on the curveball.
In the inning for Tampa, no runs, 1 hit.
Now the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Rizzo, and the Yankees are done here in the 8th.
2 men on in the 9th. Second and third, 2 gone, 3-2 the count.
Wander awaits the pitch. Grounded back through the middle into center for a base hit. Here comes Phillips to score. Here comes Arozarena to score. And Wander has delivered in New York City for the first time.
And that one will hurt. 4-1 Rays. He's at third base with Gallo up. You got to do it. That's a great play. You need a base runner. There's a run. Gallo makes the big turn. He gets an RBI. The Yankee offense, sleeping for 8 innings, has come alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit sharply through for a base hit. Gallo rounds third. He's coming home. He scores. It's an RBI single for Gardner. And the Rays lead 4-3. And the Yankees have the tying run at second base. Here is Odor, who has played so infrequently of late. Forced into duty starting at third base tonight.
The 0-2. He got him. A swing and a miss on the fastball running away.
And the Rays beat the Yankees 4-3 in the first game of this 3-game set here at Yankee Stadium. That is a tough loss for the Yankees, but they still have plenty of maneuverability over the weekend, but they wanted this one.